The Shuswap Lifeboat Society is the non-profit business entity of Station 106 Shuswap, Royal Canadian Marines Search and Rescue. Our community volunteers provide a water-based search and rescue response 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Operational since May 2012, Station 106 is consistently one of the busiest stations in BC and is the only one established and operating on inland waters. We have some exciting developments we are pleased to share. Our boathouse project is nearing completion and will be launched in the spring of 2024. A display is planned by the main entrance of the boathouse to recognize our donors. This display is graciously provided by the women who won with a previous donation. This past summer has been quite unusual for our crews. Starting in late July, we transported the wildfire crew up Anstey Arm to put out a fire before it spread. And yes, a few days later, when the fire was out, we went back and brought them home. In August, we were tasked with evacuating some of the fire-trapped residents from North Shuswap. Leaving Sicamous at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, both boats were dispatched and began the evacuation task, bringing men, women, and children to Blind Bay. This continued throughout the night, with the final boat returning to base at 4 o'clock in the morning. But our work was not finished. As forest fires seem to become more of the norm in BC, we have typically seen activity on the lakes reduced when smoke was at its heaviest, and therefore rescue missions were reduced. This was not the case in 2023. Our crews continued on a daily basis to provide food and medications to the residents of Magna Bay and Seymour Arm for a number of weeks while roads were closed and all access to homes were cut off.
Fires, we were dispatched Friday afternoon around 4 o'clock. It got dark quite quickly near the Copper Island, and then the orange glow, it was like sailing into the hubs of hell, and then we really started noticing the smoke, having some difficulty breathing, and it was hectic. We were to extract as many people as we could from the docks in Scotch Creek and then deliver them over to Blind Bay. The roads were blocked, and so evac with boats was the only solution to get people out. The last group that we took off the dock in Scotch Creek were firefighters, a dad and his 2 kids. They were the last ones leaving, and they said they had just watched their own home burn down after seeing the fire hall burn down and their own home. So it was quite an emotional time for a lot of people.
We are most proud to recognize the women in our station. They have trained and worked hard to achieve all levels of expertise on our crews. Whether it is the basic crew standards, navigation certification, helm certification, both on propeller-driven Rescue 1 or the double-jet drive Tolonen. At the highest level of achievement is that of coxswain of a crew. That is like being the captain of a fast rescue vessel. We are most proud to announce that one of our women, Norma Leslie, has recently completed her training as coxswain. Congratulations, Norma. Thank you for the opportunity to again present to you an update for Royal Canadian Marines Search and Rescue. We are tremendously thankful to the donors who have contributed to this project.